Oh,
Yeah,
good
hi.
afternoon. How are
Good
you?
afternoon. Yeah, I'm very absolutely fine. And first of all, Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you. How was
Thank
your
you.
morning? How is going on your first day of the year?
Okay, it's really fabulous that we are coming into a 2025 and it's really like a quarter century. So yeah, it's really nice morning for me. And what about you?
Our morning was quite well, but a little hectic because my baby's holiday is going on. So I was quite
Okay.
occupied with him,
Mm-hmm.
playing with him. He always
So,
wants me to play with him every time. So it was quite hectic.
okay.
Now I'm quite free.
So you are basically saying that you are a mom, warrior mom. Since morning you have been doing work. Okay, okay, fine.
We have to manage, yes, obviously. And when you said to me that 11 o'clock time, that time I was fully occupied with my kid.
Yes, yes.
I was not able to connect with you.
I can understand actually. There are some reasons that person might be busy. So that's why I told you that what is the convenient time for you, so you can connect. We can connect that particular time.
Yes, yes. Now
Yes.
it's nice
So
and be comfortable.
yeah.
So, okay.
Since we are meeting for the first time, so let me break the ice by introducing myself. That because your viewers know you very well already. Okay. So my name is Sandeep Wankade, and I am a teacher, and I have completed my masters as well as I have B.Ed completed, and I'm teaching. I'm running my own private tutorials here in Mumbai. Basically, I'm
Wow.
from Maharashtra. Yes, and yes, my about my hobbies, I like play cricket, but nowadays I'm not playing cricket at all. It is not cup of my tea. I
Mhm.
like I do like reading books and exploring a new places. And yes, of course, communication is my favorite topic. I really fond of communication.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
about me. What about you?
okay. My name is Susmita Kaushik. I belong to Assam, currently based in UP. About my
Mhm.
qualification, I have done master in education. Top of that, I have done PGDC as a computer course also. I
Okay.
also like playing badminton and reading book. I'm a housewife, so that is my. I like to cook food and talking to people. For 1 year, I have been consistently talking with people to enhance my communication, and it's become my hobby, and it's enjoyable, moment for me. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's all about.
Yeah, actually, I have seen that your video. I came across your video, and that was really nice. Your communication is really pretty good. Like you have been started this initiative. You have taken this initiative, which will be very important and which will give you a very golden opportunity for the youngster who wanted to learn English. And that is really nice initiative which taken by you.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much. You are
yeah.
appreciating to me on mails as well. So thank you so much for being so kind.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
I'm a
So
YouTuber.
yeah, I am YouTuber too.
Wow.
Actually, I was working in a Marathi channel. I was working on Marathi channel,
Mhm.
and
So
thereafter I
which
have
type
started.
of channel is it?
It was Marathi Info Marathi channel. We have been. I was making a video on the general information, and later on I
Okay.
have thought that I can be also a good speaker. So I have started Fluent Diary of a YouTube channel, such that we are making kind of video that for entertaining of the people and in English. I am like teaching in English various subject on various subject. Yeah.
You have
So
an own
yeah.
institute, right?
Yeah, yeah. So you said that you are teaching English. So how would you compare your mother tongue and English? Like I thought that you are from Maharashtra, right? So your mother tongue must be what's your
Assamese.
mother tongue? Assamese, right? Very
Assamese.
nice. So how would you define these two language? Is it difficult obstacle while we are speaking English?
Yeah, initially it was quite difficult for me because I started my learning journey from scratch. So I
Okay,
used to translate a lot for a few months. I think for 1 month or 1.5 month, I translate a lot
okay,
my mother tongue to English. So
okay.
after that, I started to think in English. I started to
Mm-hmm,
whatever I have to do, whatever I'm doing, whatever topic I should discuss with the people. I used to think a lot in my mind.
mm-hmm.
Every time the English goes in my mind. Now I'm quite
Okay.
habitual to think in English, so I did not face this kind of problem to have
Okay.
conversation with people or to learn this language.
Exactly. Actually, you mentioned before that you are translating your language, your mother tongue to English. And you know that that is where we are making a big mistake. Even I was doing so when I used
Oh,
to talk
yes.
when I used to talk English, particularly I was first of all I was making a framing a sentence in my mind, and I was
Wow.
translating into the English, and I was just delivering. We are doing a like extra burden on our mind, right? So we know
Obviously.
all those things, and we are like we are not utilizing it very well. So when we started to thinking in English and delivering the speeches on the same way, so we can speak a very good and fluent English. I think so, right?
Yes, yes. I also think the same nowadays
Mhm.
because when I started to learn this language, that time I was quite young, sorry,
Okay.
quite new, right?
New, no,
Quite
you were
new
new,
for this
right?
language. Yes, quite new for
Mm-hmm.
this language. So I did not have this kind of vocabulary to use. Even basic vocabulary, I did not have that time. So
Okay.
anyhow, I that was my last option to translate. Even if we not translate, if I not translated, then I did not have any kind of vocab to use. So for that I
Mm-hmm.
had to translate. Later on I collected some vocabs while reading, while watching videos. So I
Mm-hmm.
left this habit because I knew that habit is not good, but I had to
Mm-hmm.
do for myself to build my confidence. Even
Right,
if
right.
I talk about to connect with the people initially, initial stage, if
Mm-hmm.
you go to connect with people without having
Right.
any kind of knowledge or any kind of vocab, so it's quite difficult to have conversation.
Exactly.
So that's why I had to do, but I do not prefer to do this kind of activity to anyone. First, watch as much as you can any video,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you like.
Okay.
Then go with the connect with people. That's how you can learn. Nowadays, I think
Okay.
we are getting lots of conversation videos, day to day
Mm-hmm.
life conversation videos we are getting. So that is a practical way to learn this language, right? So
Exactly, exactly.
when I was learning this language, I was not that much aware about the conversation videos on YouTube. So
Exactly.
I had to do
Okay.
this thing. So I would not prefer.
Yeah, you are said well. Actually, commonly saying that like why we are learn English. We wanted to learn English only for the communication, not a perfection purpose. So I would like to tell the people who are starting their English speaking, they just have to focus on their communication skills. Isn't that it mean that they have to start? They have to just take an initiative while talking. They are making a mistake because once we are starting any new journey, we have been making a mistake, but they have to ignore that mistake and they have to start it their speaking, isn't it? So I was saying that to you, like if the people wanted to learn English, they have to focus on their communication skill, not a perfection for initial state. Once they
Mhm.
gain a good command on their language and they understood that how to speak language, because our vocal needs a practice, like we are speaking in
Obviously.
our mother tongue, right? So there
Mhm.
are some words we can speak very easily, but whereas talking about the English, it get very obstacle while we are speaking. So
Mhm.
for that, we need to just speak this language on the regular basis. When you are like understood the how to pronounce the some words in English, so thereafter you can understood the how to structure it the sentence.
Obviously.
And as of course, English grammar is very important. Like I would always recommend some viewers and some new learners, if they wanted to learn English, they have to start from the part of speech. In the part of speech they can understand what is the subject, what is the verb, and what is the object. Thereafter they jump towards the kind of sentence and structure of the sentence. Once they understand kinds of sentence and structure of the sentence, so they can easily frame the sentence. And second thing, they have must focus on their tenses, because I would say that tenses are the soul of grammar, isn't it? Once we
Yes.
understand the tenses, we can easily speak in particular situation. And second, once we cover up all those things, indirect speech, activized, specified, once we cover up all those things, we can jump towards the main topic, which are, we can say that to being a advanced, like phrasal verbs. You know, I have heard so many times in foreigner communication, especially, people are using foreigner phrasal verbs and we don't understand. For example, let me tell you, look and after. You know, look meanings to see, and after means then later, right? So once the two words come together, look means it's a verb, and after means a preposition. Once they come together, it will depict the other meaning. Right? Look after means to take care of someone. So we know very well these things. So I would recommend to learner. Once they do work on these two particular areas, so they can be a very good at their communication. And second, being a very innovative one, like
1 minute, please. Some noises outside, so I couldn't get you.
okay, okay, okay,
Yes. Now I think I muted, but I muted, but I could.
okay. Is it audible
Yes.
to you right now?
Yeah, yeah. Now it's perfect. I think. Yeah. Now it's okay.
Okay. Haha. So what I'm saying to you all about, you didn't heard what I told you.
No, no, no. I heard, but last time I did not get,
Okay,
so
okay.
I immediately interrupt you.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. So I was saying to you, like, lastly, when wanted to become advanced at their language, they have to understand the idioms. Like local native speaker are using in idioms in their daily basis language, right? So these are the overall new learners and beginner must have to focus on it. So what are you thinking about it?
I also think the same. But I
Okay.
mostly prefer to, first who want to learn this language, who want to start to process to learn this communication skill. But I think initially I used to think focus on grammar, then only you will able to learn this language. But
Right, right,
now
right.
I'm thinking a little bit change that if you watch again and again some particular videos, then you will able to speak. But you know why I had to think this kind of things, because people always feel afraid while learning this language to learn grammar,
Mm-hmm.
right?
They are
Grammar
frightened,
section will
right?
feel quite
Mm-hmm.
bored for initially. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
I always prefer to people that if you want to learn this language, don't feel that much burden to learn. That is not that much big deal you are going to do, but start it while listening or thinking. And if you are feel
Yes.
comfortable to talk with people, otherwise you can stand in front of mirror, or you
Mirror.
can record yourself. While these kind of
Yes.
things, you will be able to where you are making mistake, and gradually you will be feel from your inner side that you will be feel that yes, I need to focus on grammar part as well, right? When you
Mm-hmm.
start to make mistake, then you realize that yes, I need to focus on grammar, then you're willingly you will go that side to learn grammar section as well. So that will be
Exactly.
easy process to learn. Initially if we say to someone that you have to focus, you have to clear all the grammar rules section, then only you will jump on the speaking parts.
No,
So
it's
they
not
feel
possible.
quite monotonous, right? It's quite
Mm-hmm.
monotonous. They do not feel to learn grammar. Even we also, when we were in a
Yes, yes.
school or college time, we used to feel so monotonous, the grammar section, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
really monotonous. But now we started to talk with people. Now we are able to speak. Now we are able to connect with the people, right? That's how we try to focus on grammar section as well. So I was saying how one beginner or who want to learn this language can start their journey without learning grammar first of all, and later on they own within from their self that they want to learn, they want to focus grammar section. That's how they can carry on their journey.
Yes,
Right? So
yes, yes.
that's my point.
Yeah, actually, you have been raised a very good question that people who wanted to learn English that they have to start. Like I would recommend them a little bit changing manner. Like they have to just listen someone who are a well speaker, right? I used to listen like Emily, and then there were so many famous teachers on YouTube, especially foreigners, and their pronunciation is likely to be Indian pronunciation, right? So like we know if we are like we thinking about the foreigner per person, their accent must be very vast and we cannot understand. Yeah, of course we cannot understand their accent, but whereas we are listening very carefully, we can understand they are also pronouncing the same words. Just they are sleeping, just they are saying some things they are skipping, like and
Yes.
of these are preposition they are skipping while they are speaking, right? So once we listen them, we can understand then how they are framing a structure and how they are talking. And yes, of course, while listening the native speaker, we can grab and gain good knowledge and language as well. And yes, of course, our Indians are on YouTube also very good at their communication, so youngster can follow them as well. Like you are also very good personality, you are speaking very nice without making any grammatical mistakes, so you are also the would be the chance for the yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'd love to know about your learning journey. How did you learn
Okay,
and how did you become a fluent or master in this language? So I just want
okay,
to know about you.
fine. About me, I would like to tell you when I was started speaking English, especially with my friends. You know, we are from I'm especially from vernacular medium, and my friend we are from village background as a rural background. So there was some kind of mentality. While we are going to speak with them, they were thinking like, okay, he had come here from USA, from UK, and he is starting to show us like people, like
Yes, yes.
especially yeah, people thinking are that once we are started to speak with them in English, they were thinking like he's supposing himself a very good some upper stage. So I thought that I was really feeling melancholy when I was starting communication with them. So I thought that no, I don't want to talk to them, especially with my friend. They are teasing me, right? So they were
Yes,
teasing me actually. So I have decided to go at alone place in front of the mirror, and I was used to speak with me only. And once I started to do so, I really improved my English. And thereafter, there were so many social platform on which we can talk with on calls as well. So I used to do that as well. And now as I'm teacher, so I used to talk with my friends as well as my students on the regular basis. So I'm getting kind of things. Yeah.
yes.
So
You have
about
been,
you,
okay. How
uh,
long have you been? Are you teaching? How long have you been
I have
teaching?
I have actually approximately I would say that because once I completed my graduation, I started to teach English, and it was around 10 years I am teaching.
Oh, 10 years
Yeah,
you have
10 years.
experience of teaching.
Yeah, I have experience.
Great.
7 years I have 7 years I have experience in school. I was teaching in college, and later on I opened my own institute, and I was teaching in it as well.
Wow, very glad.
Yeah,
Very,
yeah.
I'm feeling very thankful to meet you today. Thank you
Thank you,
so
thank
much
you,
for making me
thank.
such a good person I found. Okay, just I want to know one thing that who want to teach, initially they when they start to teach to someone, so how they can prepare themselves, which kind of things they had to focus first to teach someone.
Okay, okay, you are asking especially about teachers while they
Teachers,
are
yes.
teaching. Yeah, while they are teaching, on which criteria they have to focus, right? So
Initially,
actually,
yes.
initially, yes, of course. Once they are starting teaching, like nowadays, you can see that so many teachers are teaching only to finish their syllabus, right?
Mhm.
Because they have extra burden put on by the management to finish your syllabus as soon as possible. But none of the teacher is focusing that whether student are understanding or not. And there is general concept among the student. Once we are asking them now, do you understand? Student definitely will say yes. He will
Yes.
not deny you. No, will not, So teacher has to understand according to his face gesture whether he understanding or not, and he has to start again clearing this concept by his own way. Like teacher has to clear by himself. Like he has to like elaborate his teaching style, right? So I used to do that when I was speaking, when I was teaching to the student. I understand their according to their facial gesture. He don't understand. Like every student is not the same, right? Every student
Yes.
has their different mindset and mentality, and we cannot judge them as well because it's god gifted and they are utilizing and they are working on it as well. So teacher has to focus the psychology of student first of all, and thereafter the conceptuality which he or she is teaching in lecture.
Wow, very glad
Yeah.
you are talking about the being a teacher. So I have another question to you. If someone
Mhm.
going to teach, online or offline, you can say English speaking, English
Okay.
speaking course. So
Mhm.
what they have to focus first of all.
Okay, particularly online, there is too much difference between online and offline. Once we are
Yes,
in the
yes.
classroom, yeah, once we are in the classroom, we can feel the students, we can see them in front of us. But whereas talking the online, we are focusing and we are talking, we are teaching online. We have only the medium of our cell phone and the mic which we had, right? So we are teaching on them, and I would say that compared to online, offline is very better to communicate for eye contact, right? So online is kind of a criteria where where we have to like only teach them particular criteria syllabus wise, right?
Yes,
Because
yes.
we have to just focus on the syllabus wise, that's it.
Okay, that's great. Okay, do you have any question to ask me before wrapping up the session? I have one
Okay.
question last.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
you
I
can. Mhm.
okay. Uh-huh. Okay, just I want to know about you. Now we have entered, right, to
Yeah,
2025. So what's
yes.
your resolution for 2025?
Okay, the same question would be you as well. Let me finish my answer first of
Yes,
all.
yes, sure,
Okay,
sure.
we have entered in 2025. As I already mentioned you when I was started lecture, it is a quarter of century, right? So I don't know why I was born and I was come to that age instantly. How it is possible? It's going on very fastly and rapidly, and along with that there are some, everyone has their own specific goals. So even I have also my specific goals, so I will just analyze whether they have completed or it to be completed. And once I understood, once I'm mapping and analyzing myself that I have it to complete it, so I will just work on it in this particular area, right? And yes, of course, now I am a teacher, so I would just focus on my skills, which will enhance students skills as well. So what about you?
Yes, that's great. Okay, now if I talk about the myself, I do not fix that much, goal, or I do not set that much specific goals for 2025. And initially, I was not doing this kind of things. But now I'm thinking to set a goal, to set a resolution for myself. I'm focusing toward manifestation and the law of attraction. I just want to explore these things because I have heard many times about this. It's works, so I haven't tried so far. So just I want to explore this manifestation and the law of attraction, how it works. Right, so I want to do
Okay.
one thing, and apart from I have some books in my bucket list. So I just
Okay.
want to fulfill because I read lots of books in 2024. Almost 9 to 10 book I have completed so far for my learning purpose to learn
Mhm.
this language. And now I want to work upon myself. I just want to read some self-help books, which are some books in my bucket list. So just I want to focus there. That's two things
Okay.
I have so far.
Okay. Okay. I hope God will help you out for that particular area to complete your ambition and your goal. Okay.
I hope so
So
too.
yeah, I am really glad to talk to you like that in the new year. It's your first
I'm also
lecture.
feeling so glad and thankful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so
Okay, Happy New Year
happy new year you too, and once again,
once again. Thank you so much. Have a
okay, bye
good day.
bye.
Have
Have
a
a
good
good day, you
year
too.
too.
You
Okay,
too, bye. Bye bye.
bye.